Hello students, so welcome you all to the second video of solving the one marker question of the chapter arithmetic progression of the 10th standard SSLC, which is same for both Karnataka board and CBSE. Okay, so we've solved 18 questions of the questions which has been asked in the previous years. Now I'm going to solve the 19th question. The 19th question which has been asked in this is a year onwards until 18 questions these were asked in the previous years in Karnataka board. Now we are going to solve few questions which has been asked in CBSE. Okay, so the 19th question is, in an AP, if A is equal to 15, D is equal to -3 and AN is equal to 0, then the value of N is. You want to find the value of N. The options are 5, 6, 19 and 4. Okay, so take down the data which he has given. So he has given A is nothing but 15, D is equal to -3, AN is equal to 0. Okay, so we know the formula of AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Remember, the value of N is unknown. Okay, so AN is given as 0 is nothing but 15 plus N minus 1 into, what is the value of D? D value is -3. Now bring 15 to the left hand side. You can solve this in two different ways. Okay, or else remove the bracket. So 0 is equal to 15 minus 3 into N is minus 3N. So minus 3 into minus 1 is, it becomes plus 3. Okay, so 0 is equal to, now what is 15 plus 3? So it is 18 minus 3N. Bring 3N to the left hand side because it is negative. So you will get 3N is equal to plus 18. Therefore N is equal to 18 by 3. We know that 3 6's is 18. Therefore the number of terms of this given AP is 6. Okay, you have the option here as yes, the four given options are 5, 6, 19 and 4, and we got the answer as 6. Okay, so we'll go to the next question, which is the 20th question. So the 20th question is the sum of first 20 odd natural numbers. You want to find out the sum of first 20 odd natural numbers. So we know odd natural numbers, the sequence actually goes like this. We know the odd natural numbers or even natural numbers or generally natural numbers follows an AP, because he is saying odd. So it is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Okay, so this is how the sequence goes on. Okay, I want to find out the sum of first 20 terms of this. So S20 is nothing but unknown. Here write down what all we want. We want the first term A is nothing but 1 and the value of D is 3 minus 1, that is nothing but 2, or if you can check 5 minus 3, that is nothing but 2. Okay, so S20 is nothing but, we know it is 20 by 2 into 2 times A. So 1 plus N minus 1. So 20 minus 1 is 19 into 2. Actually, we have used the formula. What is the formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so I've put the value of n as 20. So S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 2 times a value is 1 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 and d value is 2. So this is nothing but 20 by 2 is 10 and we know it is 2 1s is 2 plus this is 19 2s. 19 2s is 38. Okay, so 38 plus 2 is 40 and 40 into 10 is 400. So the sum of first 20 odd natural numbers is 400. The options are 100, 210, 400 and 420. So the right answer is 400. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. So question number 21. Okay, the question is the common difference of the AP 1 by P, 1 minus P divided by P, 1 minus 2p divided by p, and so on. This is quite challenging question for 1 marker. The options are p, minus 1 and plus 1. So let me take down the AP progression which he has given. Actually he has given 1 by p, next 1 minus p by p, and next 1 minus 2p divided by p, and so on. I'm going to split the denominator. So it is 1 by p. It is nothing but 1 by p minus p by p. Is it not? Okay. Similarly, 1 by p minus 2p by p, and so on. See what happens here. So the AP becomes 1 by p. So this is 1 by p minus p by p, and p gets cancelled. It is minus 1. And again here 1 by p minus again p and p gets cancelled, minus 2, and so on. Therefore, common difference D is nothing but A2 minus A1. So the second term is 1 by p minus 1 minus the first term is 1 by p. We can see here 1 by p is plus, for here 1 by p is minus. Plus 1 by p and minus 1 by p gets cancelled. So the common difference is minus 1. Okay. So the options here, the options given is p minus p, 1 and minus 1. So the right answer will be minus 1. So this was asked in CBSE question paper 2013. Now let's move on to the next question, which is the question number 22. Okay. Now question number 22 is the first three terms of an AP respectively are 3y minus 1, 3y plus 5, and 5y plus 1. Okay. Then y is equal to, always remember, if I say if A, capital A and B, if three terms are in AP, okay, the middle term will be always the average of the first and the third term. So A will be A plus B divided by 2. Example, if you check it, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, you check it. So we know that 2, 4, 6 is in AP. Actually 4 will be 2 plus 6 divided by 2. This is just for verification purpose. Okay. Now similarly, the terms given are 3y minus 1, 3y plus 5, and 5y plus 1. So how do I find it? The terms are the middle term. What is the middle term? 3y plus 5. So this is nothing but the sum of first and the third term. So that is 3y minus 1 plus 5y plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So this is nothing but 3y plus 5 is equal to, now minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. 3y plus 5y is what? 3 plus 5, it is 8y divided by 2. So 8y divided by 2 is, actually you get 4y. So I have 3y plus 5 is equal to 4y. Okay. Now okay, so bring this to the right hand side. So 5 is nothing but 4y minus 3y. Therefore 5 is nothing but 4y minus 3y is y. So the value of y in this question is 3. The question is now I got the value of y. The first three terms of an AP are this, then y is equal to, I got the value of 5. The options are minus 3, 4, 5 and 2. So the right answer is 5. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Okay, now let's move on to the 23rd question. Now this is not a multiple choice question but a direct question. For what values of k will k plus 9, 2k minus 1 and 2k plus 7 are consecutive terms of AP? Okay. Okay. So as I told you, if they have to be a consecutive terms, what I take the terms. I can see here the terms given are, what are the terms? K plus 9, Next term is 2k minus 1, and the next term is 2k plus 7. As I told you, the middle term is the average of the first and the third term. Therefore, 2k minus 1 is nothing but k plus 9 plus 2k plus 7 divided by 2. Okay, so this is nothing but 2k plus k will be 3k plus 9 plus 7 will be 16 divided by 2. Okay, I have 3k plus 16 divided by 2 is equal to 2k minus 1. I'll cross multiply here. So 2 into 2k minus 1 is equal to 3k plus 16. So 2 into 2k is 4k minus 2 is equal to 3k plus 16. Bring 3k to left hand side and 2 to the right hand side. I'll get 4k minus 3k is nothing but 16. Minus 2 becomes plus 2. So what is 4k minus 3k? Nothing but k, and 16 plus 2 is 18. So the required value of k is 18. Okay. Now let's go to the next question, which is the question number 24. What is the common difference of an AP in which A21 minus A7 is equal to 84? I have told you you're going to use this formula. D is nothing but TP minus TQ divided by P minus Q. Therefore, D is nothing but, he has given A21 and A7. So that is T21 minus T7 divided by 21 minus 7. Okay. So this is nothing but, what is A21? He has given A21 minus A7. Directly he has given it as 84. Okay. Divided by, now what is 21 minus 7? 21 minus 7 is, that is 14. Okay. Now if you can completely divide, you divide, otherwise keep it as it is. Now 14 6a is 84. Okay. So it gets cancelled. Now the value of D, that is the common difference for this question, is, it's simple. The value is 6. Okay. Fine. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 25. Now in an AP, if the common difference, that is D is equal to minus 4 and the seventh term which is equal to 4, then find the first term. Okay. So he has given the common difference and he has given the seventh term. You have to find out the first term, that is the value of A. So what he has given the common difference, so he has given D is equal to minus 4. Okay. And A7, seventh term is 4. A is unknown. Okay. We know A7 is nothing but A plus 6D. Now what is A7? He has given it as 4. So 4 is equal to A plus 6 times D value is minus 4. I am using it. Okay. So 4 is nothing but A. Now what is 6? Because I have minus inside, plus of minus becomes minus. 6 4s is 24. Bring 4 to the left hand side. So minus 4 becomes plus 4. So 24 plus 4 is equal to A. Therefore 28 is nothing but A. Right? So the first term, we know that the first term is A, and A, that is nothing but 28. Right? So that will give you 1 marker. Now we'll go to the next question, the question number 26. So the question goes like this. This similar to what we have seen in the previous questions. Find the common difference in the given AP. The AP is 1 by A, 3 minus A by 3A, and 3 minus 2A by A. Okay, and so on. Now if I split the denominators, actually I'll get 3 by 3A becomes 1 by A minus A by 3A becomes 1 divided by 3. So I have 1 by A minus 1 by 3, comma, here. If I split the denominator, it is 3 by A minus 2. Okay. And so on. Okay. Therefore, the common difference D is nothing but A2 minus A1. So that is nothing but, what is A2 here? It is 1 by A minus 1 by 3 minus a1. a1 is 1 by a. So minus 1 by a plus 1 by a gets cancelled. So the common difference d is nothing but minus 1 by 3. Therefore d is minus 1 by 3. So this will give you the conclusion of question number 26. Okay. So the next question is the question number 27. If the mean of first n natural numbers is 15, then find the value of n. What do you mean by mean of first n natural number? Mean of first n natural numbers is actually summation n. Okay, sum of first n natural numbers. Mean is nothing but sigma n is nothing but 15 he has given, and he wants to find out the value of n. So we know the formula of n is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 is nothing but 15. Cross multiply is you get n into n plus 1 is equal to 15 into 2, it is 30. Now actually n into n plus 1, this is a one marker question, you need not solve the entire thing. Now check here, the product of two consecutive terms should give me 30. Okay, so which are the two consecutive terms? If I take 3 4s are, it's not 30. 4 5s are, it's not 30. 5 6 is 30. So I'll take 5 into 6. So n into n plus 1 is nothing but 5 into 5 plus 1. Therefore n is nothing but 5. That means the sum of first 5 natural numbers will give me 15. Okay, so the question is, that's it. I want to find the value of n, and I got the value of n as 5. So the next question, the value of x for which 2x, x plus 10, 3x plus 2 are 3 consecutive terms of AP. Similar question was asked. Okay, the question is 28. So I have 2x, x plus 10 and 3x plus 2. So middle term here is x plus 10 is nothing but 2x plus 3x plus 2 divided by 2. So this is nothing but, what is 2x plus 3x? It is 5x plus 2 divided by 2, and this is nothing but x plus 10. Cross multiply it. So 2 into x plus 10 is nothing but 5x plus 2. So it is nothing but 2x plus 10 2s are 20 is equal to 5x plus 2. Take 2x to right hand side and bring 2 to left hand side. So 20 plus 2 becomes minus 2 is nothing but 5x minus 2x. So 20 minus 2 is 18 is nothing but, what is 5x minus 2x? It is nothing but 3x. Therefore x is nothing but 18 by 3. So that is nothing but 3 6s are. Therefore the value of x for this question is 6. So we have the options are 6 minus 6, 18 and minus 18. So the right answer will be plus 6. Right? So we'll move on to the next question. Question number 29. So the question is, the first term of an AP is P. That means the first term actually I take it as P, and the common difference, we know the common difference of AP is D. He has given it as Q. Okay. Then the 10th term, that is T10 is unknown, or A10. So we know that A10 is A plus 9D, isn't it? So this is nothing but A is nothing but P plus 9 into D is nothing but Q. Okay. So therefore A10 is P plus 9Q. And students, please remember, when you have terms like this, there should be a difference between 9 and Q. Sometimes people will write in such a way that we have to find out which is 9 and which is Q. Okay, please be careful in writing it properly. So the options are Q plus 9P, P minus 9Q, P plus 9Q and 2P plus 9Q. So the option is P plus 9Q, option C. We'll move on to the 30th question. So question number 30. Which of the following is the correct formula to find out the common difference of an AP? This is a general question. So D is TP minus TQ divided by P plus Q. I've already given you the formula. This is not the right answer. and D is TP plus TQ divided by P minus Q. Again, this is not right one. So D is TP plus TQ. Again, that is not right. We know the formula to find out the value of D is nothing but TP minus TQ divided by P minus Q. That is nothing but the option D. Okay, so that will conclude the previous year's question papers which has been asked, and there are 1 or 2 questions which has been asked in the model question paper. We'll solve it and conclude the question paper. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the questions which has been asked in model question paper for the new syllabus of Karnataka board. Now, if the nth term of an arithmetic progression an is nothing but 24 minus 3n, then its second term is, okay, so 18, 15, 0 and 2. Okay, so he has given the nth term. An is nothing but, actually it is 24 minus 3n. Okay, I want to find out the second term, so put n is equal to 2. If I put n is equal to 2, I'll get A2 is nothing but 24 minus 3 into 2. Okay, so this is nothing but 24 minus 3 2s is 6. Okay, so 24 minus 6 is 18. So the second term of this arithmetic progression is 18. The options are 18, 15, 0 and 2. So the right answer is 18. So that is the first question which has been asked for 1 marker. Now I have another question which has been asked in the midterm exam or the model question paper. Again, the 10th term of an AP 5, 9, 13 is. So the AP what he has given, is 5, 9, 13 and so on. So I have here A is equal to, we know the first term, that is 5, and D is the second term minus first term, 9 minus 5, that is nothing but 4. Okay, so I want to find out 10th term, that is A10 is question mark. We know A10 is nothing but A plus 9D. Don't waste your time writing A plus 10 minus 1 into D, because it's understood. Just subtract 1. So this is nothing but, what is A? He has given the A value is 5 plus 9 into D value is 4. So this is nothing but 5 plus, what is 4 9s are? 4 9s is 36. Now what is 36 plus 5? It is nothing but 41. So for this question, the 10th term is 41. So that is the 1 marker question. And let me take another question paper, a model question paper. He has one more question over here. The question is, if the nth term of an arithmetic progression is 4n square minus 1, then the 8th term is, okay. So this is the 6th question. He has given the nth term as 4n square minus 1. So he wants to find out 8th term. Therefore, T8 is nothing but, just substitute 8 in place of n. So 4 into 8 square minus 1. Remember, please students, don't take 4 into 8, 32 and then take the square. Okay, first take the square and then multiply. So this is 4 into, what is 8 square? What is 8 square? 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. So 8 square is 64. It is 4 into 64 minus 1. So this is nothing but, now what is 64 times 4? So 4 times 64 is, if you multiply, you will get 256 minus 1. Okay, so 256 minus 1 is 255. So I have an option here, 32, 31, 256 and 255. So the right option here is 255. Okay, students, until now we have discussed most of the 1 marker questions which has been asked in the arithmetic progression. I hope you would have understood this class. So all the different designs of questions for 1 marker questions have been solved. I hope you understood the class, and keep watching for the upcoming next sessions of other videos. And for that, kindly subscribe the channel and like and share it so that students who are in search of some teaching classes will be benefited. Okay, so we'll see you again in the next session. Until then, take care and bye.